I suppose so.
All right, it looks like both sides have decided they don't need a full lobby timer. Full lobby timers for first round matchups. We are going right into the grand finals here on Water Hazard. Water Hazard, of course, a very balanced map. Uh, no favorable comps on this match, as all types of ships can be used on this type of a map. Long range, short range, anything in between. You want to use it, it works on this map. And here we go with the ship callouts for this grand finals matchup of SCS number 152. On red, we have ship number 1, Dual Fates, piloted by Xedeon. We have a Meta Galleon, Watch Carol on the short side, Lumber Flak on the long side with a Hades and a Flare on the back. Ship number 2 is the Reborn, piloted by Sunstrom, a Hades Mobile with double Artemis on the bottom, Gatling and Flak on the wings. Ship number 3 is the Fancy Pendulum, piloted by Dementio, a Hades Mobile with double Artemis on the bottom, a Gatling and a Carronade on the wings. And ship number 4, the Humdrum, piloted by Spudnik, a Hwacha Carronade on the short side, Lumber Flak on the long side with a Hades and a Flare on the back.
A mirror matchup indeed.
Indeed it is. The only difference in these two teams are the Mobulas bringing a different 5-gun into play. Look, the Reborn with the Flak on that gun, and the Pendulum with a Carronade on that 5-gun. So that's really the only difference here. Fancy Pendulum balloon broken already, as they are in trouble. Dual Fate's almost balloon broken, as well as it looks like it is going to be a matter of who maintains height superiority. Whoever maintains height superiority should win this matchup.
You can see that the Reborn knows that he's flying high, very high already.
That he is, in a smart plan by the Reborn, just saying, you know what? Don't even worry about anything else other than that Hades. We'll worry about the Artemai later. Just push him back. Let's go for the Humdrum later. That seems to be what the plan is. Push the Pendulum back. Humdrum is basically taking the bait here. Humdrum caught in a bad
taking
spot.
cover.
Yes, he is. Of course, there's the Bridge of Doom right there. Bridge of Doom causing much doom and much suffering amongst many pub matches here in Guns of Icarus. I wonder if we'll see the Bridge of Doom in play here in Water Hazard. As Dual Fates is hull broken and balloon broken, they get that balloon back up. A flare going out somewhere. Looks like they're trying to hit the Reborn with that flare. However, they do have Kim sprays up there, so looks like they're in good shape.
You mentioned the Bridge of Doom, and the Reborn just hit the bridge.
See, that just makes me smile. Using the environment to your advantage. There's a hull break and a balloon break on the Humdrum. Hold that thought, as it looks like Flaks are going out into the Humdrum. Good shots into the Humdrum. But yes, the Bridge of Doom is made of the sturdiest of woods here. Even airships cannot withstand its force. As Fancy Pendulum moving in very aggressively. Looks like we might see a Gatling any second.
Oh, he's just simply dodging. Feeling that it's too dangerous to push.
It might be. Yeah, it might be, as the Humdrum now in play here. Reborn trying maybe to block. Oh, beautiful block right there by the Reborn, blocking those Flaks. Well done by the Reborn. As there's a hull break on the Humdrum. Now Flaks going into the Humdrum. They do pick up half that clip into the Humdrum. Humdrum in trouble.
Indeed.
Oh, they're in trouble now, is the Humdrum. Hull break once again on the Humdrum. Reborn taps him. Dual Fate's also hull broken. And the Reborn in a bit of trouble. Humdrum in trouble here. Hull break, and there's the kill right there. 1-0, Red with first blood here. Red with first blood. It is 1-0. And the Reborn now Hydro. Oh, and the beautiful shot by the Pendulum. A Hydro gone sideways there. 1-1, all tied up. Fancy Pendulum picking up the 1v2. If you go down first blood, picking up a quick one is definitely the best way to keep morale up on your team. As Fancy Pendulum now realizing this might not be good for them, as they could have a Lumberjack right in their face here. There is the Lumberjack with the Bridge of Doom looming large and underneath the Fancy Pendulum. They should be able to get over the bridge. They do indeed. They should not have any trouble from the Bridge of Doom, as the Humdrum looking to do a side flank here. Looks like they're already putting shots out on the Dual Fates. They are spotted as well.
Reborn is probably going for the humdrum, seeing that they want to join the fight.
Yes, they do.
With Artemis.
But Reborn is lower than the Humdrum, which means Humdrum has advantage here as watches go out into the components of the Reborn. Humdrum trying to put that watch in. They pick up a few guns of the Reborn. So Humdrum now with a clean line of sight on the Duel Fates. Looks like they're going to put those shots out there. Reborn not able to put Artemite into the Humdrum's guns that are facing the Duel Fates. So this is probably good for the Humdrum. Being in between both ships, they can pop a watch anytime they want to.
As long as they manage to keep the Duel of Fates popped, that is.
Yeah, looks like they've decided they've popped the Duel of Fates. They're going to turn to get the Reborn now. Looks like that lumber should be going in the Reborn as Duel of Fates is hull broken.
The Humdrum tried to do some flak hits that were very well timed, but unfortunately missed the Duel of Fates.
Yes, indeed, as the Duel of Fates now very low, and there's a hull break right there by the Fancy Pendulum. Fancy Pendulum showing absolutely no mercy here as the Reborn trying to put shots into the Pendulum, doing a good job of it so far, but not able to pick up a hull break there. Duel of Fates, they desperately need to get a watch out, but it may be too little too late. It may be too little too late as the Fancy Pendulum once again desperately trying to get this kill. They need to get this kill now, otherwise the Reborn is going to light up the Pendulum. They are in perfect range right here. They are, however, getting balloon broken, so they lose the arc that they're looking for. Very good job right there by the Humdrum, preventing a disastrous situation on the Fancy Pendulum. That's good teamwork right there, recognizing the situation, as the Fancy Pendulum should be able to pick up the Duel of Fates from here. One more Artemis will do it. There it is. Blue now up 2-1. Reborn
It should be an easy pick. The Reborn will be 2v1 now. Balloon popped and all.
Yeah, but Reborn also has a little bit of hard cover to work with here. So Humdrum's got to move around if they want to take out the Reborn. Reborn could stall with their current positioning. They could stall. They could also go in between cover. So this is not the worst case scenario for Red. Reborn can work with this. There's a Hydro right there by the Reborn. A good job right there. They are trying to stay under the Pendulum, just under them. However, if Pendulum, does Fancy Pendulum have shoot vent? No, they do not. They do not have shoot vent. Of course, why would they? But still, I've seen stranger things happen at times during SCS. As the Reborn, hull broken now, but they stalled just long enough, so it's only a scratch on the paint job. Oh, but so much for that plan, as the flak connects 2 shots into the Reborn.
Reborn is doing a good job at surviving, though, I have to say.
That they are. They're hull broken once again. They did their job. They did their job. They survived as long as they could. However, they go down 3-1. No shame in what they did just there. As Fancy Pendulum now engaging on the Duel of Fates. The snowball could be in effect here. If Blue wins this matchup, then we will have a second and deciding Grand Finals matchup. If Red wins, then that means that they are the champions of SCS number 152. Chef Xedeon's Potato Sauce Gratin looking to finish this up here in this matchup, but they are not doing too well with that, as there is a hull break right there on the Duel of Fates. Everything raining down on the Duel of Fates. They're looking to pick up this kill right now. They should do it. That next hull break should actually take it out. There's a balloon break. Hull break imminent. Flak should be going out. A beautifully timed flak right there by the Humdrum, picking it up 4-1.
Bit of a strategical mistake there, maybe. Reborn surviving for too long, bringing the Galleon back into the fight and giving almost a free kill here.
It's very possible. However, hindsight being 2020 here, hindsight being 2020, you can't blame them. You can't blame them for the idea, especially with them being that close to their spawn. With them surviving as long as they did, they can get those that galleon into gun arcs very quickly. But with that said, the execution of it, the Reborn getting hull broken as quickly as they did on the respawn, was what hurt them. That's what caused the engagement to fail. I wouldn't say it was necessarily a bad decision, though.
No, probably not. I would have probably done the same kind of decision, considering the situation. But, like you said, it was hard to execute.
Yeah, I mean, again, they were caught in a no-win situation there once that hull break happened. Again, knowing what they knew, it's like, no, we don't have any hull damage. Go ahead and spawn in. We're okay. We're holding it together, and then all of a sudden they spawn in hull break. 50% is like, oh boy. So you can't blame them for it, I don't think. But Fancy Pendulum, hull broken and balloon broken here. Red might have something to work with as they are hull broken. They are eating a lot of perma hull damage. They're down to about 15% perma. Reborn, meanwhile, hull broken. They're trying to get the Flax into the Reborn. They are getting Flax into the Reborn. This could be the match right here. Hull break on the Pendulum. Oh, this is a DPS race between the Mobulas and between... This is a DPS race between all ships involved. Who's going to win this race as Blue has height advantage? Reborn, hull broken again. Flak just missing. Reborn trying to stay alive. Trying to keep the match alive for Red. Duel at Fate has absolutely no choice in the matter. They got to put shots out on the Pendulum. Hull break on the Reborn. One Artemis will do it, or the Gatling will do it, actually. Blue wins 5-1. That means we will have a second and deciding matchup of the Grand Finals here at SCS number 152. 152. Stay tuned, folks, for the exciting conclusion of SCS number 152.